A warm welcome to Natalia Zukerman.
Somewhere in between the lounge act and the heart attack, in a hotel lobby where I got you that autograph copy. The only time I drank was when I was alone waiting for somebody coming and going. Somewhere in between our plans and a local band, we had a doomed romance and then a second chance. And now the only time I call is when you're alone and you could slip right through my hands, sinking or floating. I used to really love an airport bar. When you're talking to someone you'll never see again, you can make up who you are. Who you are. How come all white babies look like Winston Churchill and Jimmy Durant? Oh, somewhere in between our first date and our registry, doors opened and closed. We spent all our time punching cards. Now I'm talking to someone I'll never see again. You're becoming who you are. Yeah, I'm talking to someone I'll never see again. You're becoming who you are. Somewhere in between the lounge act and the heart attack. What a joy to be here. This is so cool. I came when my friend Trina Hamlin played here back last winter, I think. And I've been bugging John, and John has been bugging me to come and play. And this is what a room full of love. It's really nice to be in this space with you all. And thank you for truncating the open mic. You didn't need to do that. I could. Could have played Alice's restaurant, all of it. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna play some songs. Shame, shame, shame. Same old picture in a brand new frame. They unveiled it just last week. No one came. Shame. Fool, 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 showing up late again like that for school, and diving headfirst into an empty pool. You are a fool. No one's listening, no one cares, but someone is down there. I hear him on the stairs. No one's listening, no one cares. It's a wolf this time, I swear. Yes, it's a wolf this time. Greed, greed, greed. You said it was mine, but you put it right back on your sleeve. And goddamn it, if I don't sing along, I tap my feet. Poor, poor, poor. You're stealing from the rich, but you're making sure there's a family television with your name where everyone keeps sky. No one's listening, no one cares, but something is happening, I can feel it in the air. No one's listening and no one cares, but it's a woman this time, and I'm crying out for you, crying out for me. I'm crying cause everything is just as it should be. I'm crying cause it's beautiful, I'm crying cause it's true. You've ruined me for anyone but you, cause I'm still listening and I still care. There's a door that leads out at the bottom of the stair. When you go out, the wolf is right there. It's a wolf crying. Shame, shame, shame. Same old picture in a brand new frame. They unveiled it just last Saturday. No one came. What a shame. What a shame. Oh, little bird on a wire, don't you think it's alright then? Don't you get tired of singing out here all day long? Well, I've been out here since the morning. I don't know what to do. All this longing, I'm gonna let the sun kiss me all day long. From daybreak to nightfall, I've been out here waiting for you. That's what I do. Children on the street are selling lemonade. Maybe we haven't made all the mistakes we thought we made, 'cause children still play all day long. People pass me by on the street, hey, hey. Some really moving, some barely shuffling their feet, but there's people going someplace all day long. And I know I should go inside. You say, let's give this one more try. So I've been out here waiting to fly. Like a little bird on a wire. Don't you think it's alright then? Don't you get tired of singing out here all day long? Go on moving on. an app. It's really a ruiner. It's it's educational and a ruiner. What was the beautiful line in the poem that was all knowledge deserves an apology, needs an apology, something like that. It was like, yep. It's incredible. You put it on and it tells you all the birds that are singing around. And there's, the ones that you kind of know, the red-winged blackbird and things like that, the woodpecker. And then there's just like all these obscure, maybe you all, or I'm sure you're all naturalists because you live here. But it's been, I grew up in Manhattan and it's blowing my little pigeon mind. Yeah, so I actually wrote this song last night, and which is such a performance no-no, but you're all performers, so fuck it. I'm reading a book called Forest Euphoria, The Abounding Queerness of Nature. It is unbelievable. Patricia Oniniwu Kashima. I'm totally butchering her name, but she's incredible. And so it's seeping into my understanding a little bit. And the world and my community lost Jill Sobule 2 days ago, and it just doesn't make any sense. She was such a light, and I didn't know her well, but anytime I did see her, she was unbelievably kind. And it's been so beautiful to watch, actually, the outpouring of love. There's just nobody who didn't love her. To know her was to love her. So this is a little song came out for Jill, I think. I'll play it in tune. World premiere in Falls Village. Yeah, so I'm in a weekly songwriting group. Matt the Electrician, amazing singer-songwriter, he's been doing it for like 16 years or something. I've been in the group a long time. And every week he sends out a prompt, and it was, what astronauts know? This week. And so, I don't have perfect attendance, but the songs are due at midnight on Friday, so at around 10 p.m. I'm like, somewhere out in the woods, there's a plant with no name. No family, no species, no need to explain where it's been, where it's going, how it got here at all. Doesn't need you to understand. It's not gonna talk. It's breathing and living, defying all odds in swampy conditions. The crows and the hawks, so you might want to find it if given the chance. Even give it a name so that you understand why you're out in the woods, why you're out in the woods. Somewhere in outer space, there's a gold-plated disc with the words of Carl Sagan, instructions and lists, greetings and drawings of our DNA. In case they want to find us, they'll know how we're made. That we're made up of ideas and plans. But what is it even astronauts understand when they're in outer space? Are you in outer space? How can you be gone? your stories, chasing a ghost, living for something, trying to help, being of service to somebody else, looking for answers, getting the questions, the lines on the highway, I don't know the essence. You're out on the road, are you out there? How could you be gone? You let me know we Somewhere out in the woods, there's a plant with no name, no family, no species, no need to explain where it's been, where it's going, how it got here at all. Does it need you to understand? It's not gonna talk, but it's breathing and living, defying all odds of its swampy conditions, the crows and the hawks. So you might want to find it if given a chance, and give it a name so that you understand why you're out in the woods, why you're out in the woods, why you're out in the woods, why you're out in the So, Joe Silvio's music was definitely one of the reasons I wanted to be a singer-songwriter. And here's a song. This is Joe's song. What is going on? It's hot in here. My hair curling. The box sits on the bridge. The crowd is waiting. The chains are locked upon my chest. There's no heart breaking. I've done this show 1,000 times. This trick's so easy as they lower me into your waters. There's no escaping. There's a secret passage out of here, but I don't wanna reappear. I just wanna stay with you in here. In Houdini's box, close the lid and tie the knot. take such good care of you. I'd brush your hair and tie your shoes. There's nothing in the world I wouldn't do. The box sits on the bridge. The crowd is waiting. And because she made everything funnier. First time I played the Michigan Women's Music Festival, I brought my own tent because I was like, I'm a camper, I can do this. And I showed up and they treat you like the goddess that you are there. You know, and like your feet don't touch the ground. And they put these tents up that you can stand in. And I brought my like shitty tent that was leaking. But I was so proud, I was like, it's fine, it's totally fine. And I brought my very first girlfriend, who was no longer my girlfriend, but was my best friend because we're lesbians and that's what we do. And so she and Jill Sobule ended up having a really fun affair in the leaky tent. And I got to go sleep in Jill's fabulous Michigan Women's Festival. So anytime I saw her after that, we had a good laugh about the same girlfriend. So this is a true story about a gift that I have given and received. Gas station roses, last minute plea, wrapped up in plastic like a leftover meal, you too. That is what I got for my time. Gas station roses and a dusty Valentine. Well, I'm an old suitcase in the corner, covered up in stickers of the places that I've been. Looking for someone to come unlock me, someone to come around, spin my little wheels. I got gas station roses, last minute fleas, wrapped up in plastic like a leftover meal. That is what I got for all of my time. Some gas station roses and a dusty Valentine. So write me something there on the blackboard that would make the face blush on a paper doll. I'll get a gas station roses, last minute plea, wrapped up in plastic like a leftover meal. That is what I got for all of my time. Some gas station roses and a dusty Valentine. Love is a sculpture cast out of plaster. Well, I went and I dropped her right in the middle of the floor. Now time is an asshole who forgot your birthday. went and brought you flowers from down at the corner store. You get a gas station roses, last minute flea, wrapped up in plastic like a leftover meal. That is what I got for all of my time. Some gas station roses and a dusty Valentine. You gave me wilted roses from down at the Fine Dime. I got some wilted roses, and so did my friend in the back. I saw something on my leg and I was like, it's a tick. It's gotta be a tick. Are you like that or are you just sort of like, okay, there we go, okay. 'Tis the season. So, yeah, I am sometimes caregiver. I can't take all the credit. My mother's husband is doing just the lion's share of the work of tending to her and being with her in her Alzheimer's. And last week, you know, one of the things that has been a blessing actually in this time is like, we don't have political conversations because she really doesn't know what's happening. And it's kind of a blessing. You know, I think, God, she would just be so bereft as we are. And then there's a part of me that's like, or would she? Like, what if all of a sudden she was, I'm not the person I thought? And so I said something about the president to her, and she said, who's that? And I said, well, Mom, the president's Donald Trump. She said, get out of my town. Yeah, so... This is a song I wrote about my mom and experienced a little bit of this kaleidoscopic experience of time being with her these days. And we've been practicing something. I think my mom had some beautiful spiritual practices, I think, in her life, but I didn't know about them. She was not forthcoming. And yet, we talk a lot about, in various ways, in fits and spurts and not full sentences, about things that in the world and the ways that we can communicate. And I said, let's practice something. Because my mom is a flutist, and she's this golden light to me. And I said, come to me as a goldfinch when you can. And she looked at me, and I thought she was going to be like, huh? Because that's what she would have said maybe 10 years ago. And she said, I already do. Oh. I know it. We already know how it ends, so let's not rush this part. If we're doing something right, it's bound to leave a mark. So break wide open, take a look inside. Maybe being scared is just finding new ways to be surprised. Find me now that I'm not lost on my own path. I'm learning how to walk. Find know I missed my chance to walk you home, and I will break wide open, and I'll see you there. You've been gone for so long, now you're everywhere. So you can find me now that I'm not lost. On every path, I'm in your heart and in your thoughts. Find me, been your own son. Passion open, 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 open. Passion open, I'm a neon sign. Oh, neon Have you been to Steepletop in Austerlitz? Yes? Anybody? Okay. It's where Edna St. Vincent Millay, the poet, lived and loved. And it's amazing. It's a museum, and they'll take you on a tour. And she died by falling down the stairs where you enter, but they don't tell you that until the end of the tour. So this is a song about Vincent. And her sonnet number 4. I shall forget you presently, my dear. So make the most of this, your little day, your little month, your little half a year, ere I forget or die or move away, and we are done forever. By and by I shall forget you, as I said, but now, if you entreat me with your loveliest lie, I will protest you with my favorite vow. I would indeed that love were longer lived and vows were not so trifle as they are. But so it is, and nature has contrived to struggle on without a break thus far. Whether or not we find what we are seeking is idle, biologically speaking. Broad field, bright flower, long white road. My feet to follow, my heart to hold. No one speaks to me. Can you? No one speaks to me. Old mill, great shipyard, New England, where winter's king. Weathered faces turn to watch the sea. No one speaks to me. Can you? No one speaks to me. Can you make the most of this, your little day, your little month, your half a year? As you struggle along, bells bend and break. The grave is such a quiet place, and you're not big enough to love the way I do. What will you do with me now? Keep me doing things, keep me from doing things, keep my things out of the way, and don't stay too long. whoever does better. Can you? Whoever does. I had a howling wilderness, the creaking of a tented sky. They'll try to claim you, name you, tame you. You will suffer death but cannot die. Whoever does better. Can you? Whoever does. Can you make the most of this, your little day, your little month, your half a year, as you struggle on, bells bend and break. The grave is such a quiet place, and you're not big enough to love the way I do. What will you do with me now? Keep me doing things, keep me from doing things, keep my things out of the way, and don't stay too long. Struggle on, bend and break. A grave is such a quiet place. I am not big enough to love the way I do. You can dig with me now. Keep me doing things, keep me from doing things, keep my things out of the way. No one speaks to me. Can you? No one speaks to me. Can you? Long white road, my feet to follow, my heart to hold. Thank you so much. So I had this amazing art teacher in high school who taught me so much, and I got to see her recently. She was retiring finally, and she had over all her favorite students over the years, and the invitation said that it'll be more fun than my funeral, but you also have to come to my funeral. So sometime around, I don't know, second or third month of my first time taking her class, she came into the middle of the room and she said, "Girls, I need your attention. Who here has looked at their vagina with a mirror?" I mean, we were 14. We were like, what? So something you would definitely get fired for now, but it was an education, to say the least. wouldn't always be so dark. I'd find a new kind of love. I know a new kind of love. A new kind of My mom asked what I was doing for hours alone in my room, and had I seen her compact mirror case. But it took years for me to look, though I'd already had a lover. So I did alone feel so unsafe. I need a new kind of love. I need a new kind of love. New kind of love. I haven't learned to love my time alone. I love the people I meet on the road. I even love the love I've lost, or the love I have yet to know. Bring me a new kind of love. I had a feminist art teacher when I was 14 years old, and I think she might have saved my young life. So I'll just play a couple more for you all. Thank you so much for being here. And John, thank you so much for doing this. What a beautiful service to our community. Is that poet still here? God. Yeah, you are? I need to have that poem in my life. And if you weren't here, whoa, holy moly smokes. And that line is really sticking in my craw. It's about knowledge is an apology. Is that it? Am I saying it right? All of knowledge is apology. Yes. I wrote this song when I went to Israel in 2018. My father is Israeli. I've been going there my whole life, and somehow I just saw it differently. And certainly now, very hard to relearn things that we've been taught. Drove out to Jerusalem, and they spent that whole time arguing, 'cause that's what families do. My uncle told a joke I've heard my father tell. Truth is neither tell it all that well, but still it's laughter that'll get you through. Feel like the great forgetting. I am on the only side I'm allowed to choose. In this body that I've occupied, memory of things that aren't mine. We are born knowing how to lose. And this isn't true. What is it all for? The blood and the holy war, the lies and the boundaries, the children, the casualties. I stood where Jesus stood. What I've always understood is he was just a man. That he was just a man. And if this isn't true, then what is? Darkest blue is at the horizon line. I've been painting it wrong all this time, like I always thought it would be me and you. And if this isn't true, here's a love song for our beautiful planet. You don't gotta be Katy Perry to understand the beauty. What? I like my coffee with earthy notes of chocolate and caramel. My life boat, one of the best things about this world, one of the only safe places that I can turn. I'm up in my space station. I can't get used to the dust and this pain in my hip. Some things never give up, like the view of the earth from the light of the moon. How could you look at that picture and let it go to ruin? More than I want to about so many things, but maybe less about myself than is healthy. So I'm taking a break from whatever this was, this grand experiment, the cure and the cause. I'm going up in my space station, getting used to the dust and this pain in my hair. we're becoming old friends. If you were the earth, like a precious gem, how do you look away from such a beautiful thing? Such a beautiful thing. Most overqualified sound man of all time. I just left and I came back, and this is the encore. I will be at the Racebrook Lodge on Thursday in the round in Sheffield with Gail Ann Dorsey, who was David Bowie's bass player. No big deal. She's amazing. And this wonderful gentleman who I just got to play music with, he came all the way over to my house from Chatham. And his name is Seamus Maynard. And if you haven't heard him, holy cowabunga. And I will be tuning just as much. So, yeah, there's this glorious magnolia tree in my yard, and it's been a wondrous year. Last year, oh my poor thing, she bloomed, and then it was one of those frosts, and it was like, oh, you know, it just lasted a day. So I wrote her a song. She is an intrepid warrior. Too beautiful to stay, right? May today be the day that you open Magnolia. May today be the day you say I've come so far. May today be the day you've been hoping for, Magnolia. Knowing that you're perfect just the way you are. Your pink dress is a mess in the middle, Magnolia. It's too small, let it fall and dance out in the sun. Your pink dress is a blessing for all of us, Magnolia. Will become. Knowing that you're perfect just the way you are.
glad you came. Yeah, me too. Thank you all for being here and sharing this evening of live music and these wonderful performances. We want to wish you happy Mother's